Hey yo everybody, Zelixor from Channel 5 Gaming here, and today I wanted to go over some things I wish I knew before starting Outriders, so let's just get into it. The first tip is something everyone has to do before you start the game. Go to the options menu and turn auto minimum loot to common. Also go to your controls and change auto loot to something easy like the C button. This way you can vacuum up all the loot and iron on the map. And it has a very far reach, so if your friends are mining iron somewhere or open a chest, you just hit this button and all the loot will just show up in your bags. In the second tip we go over some of the symbols you will see on gear. The most important one is the mod icon you see here. If this symbol shows up next to a gear mod, this means you already know this mod from disassembling it previously. The next one is the bullets shown on the weapons. One bullet means it's a single shot. 2 bullets is a burst fire weapon, and 3 bullets is a full automatic gun. But if you don't like the way a gun fires, you can always change it by going to Zahidi and swapping the weapon variant. The third icon is the shard icon seen here. This icon means that when you disassemble this piece of gear, you will get this specific type of shard. Your total amount of shards can be seen here, and you need these to raise attributes on a piece of gear from the crafting menu at Zahidi. The third tip is about leveling gear. Blue weapons can be leveled up with iron, gear with a leather, and purple items with a titanium. There is also the option to increase the rarity. This will cost 50 titanium, and every level above that costs another 16 titanium. Titanium is pretty rare early game, so if you really want to hold on to a weapon because of the stats, level it up all the way with iron, and only when it's at the highest level you increase the rarity, and this way you save a bunch of titanium. Titanium comes from dismantling purple gear or legendary gear. Tip number 4 is all about picking a reward. For crafting is actually very important. A lot of people will just pick one of the 3 rewards because it's an upgrade for them. But another way to look at it is make sure that you do not own the mods on the weapon or piece of armor you get from a quest. And especially with the level 2 and level 3 mods, it would be a mistake not to choose it because you don't know when it will drop again. So if you pick the reward with a mod that you do not own yet, now you can dismantle it, and maybe it may not be an upgrade, maybe it is, and you can equip it and use it until you get something better and then disassemble it. But it's a good idea to pick gear with the mods that you haven't discovered yet. So dismantle them and now you own them forever. Tip number 5 is all about side quests. The game constantly pushes you in a forward direction, trying you to do the main quests in the game. And actually most people will just go with it and keep on doing the main campaign. But if you look at the map, there will be a lot of quests in the previous zone, like wanted quest, hunter quest. And these zones update as well. If you get to a certain point, all the zones before it will have new quests and things to hunt for, so it unlocks new content constantly. Plus, of course, you can do the old quests that you already did, you can replay them, but a lot of new content will be unlocked. So, got rare monsters to hunt, rare wanted people to kill, extra side quests, etc. So, it's really nice sometimes if you're just pushing the main campaign and you just want to take a break, you can go back to these older zones and pick up these new quests. Another thing the game doesn't really tell you is that you can claim rewards from world tiers. Every time you get to a new world tier, you're able to claim a reward from the previous world tier. So make sure you always pick these up, and then you have also the anomaly rewards in the accolades, which you can always claim. You get new customization options for your banners, for your car, all that kind of good stuff. So make sure you always pick those up, and you can get some resources as well. Then tip number 7 is all about legendary gear. Might be a lower level item, but you can fully level up your legendaries to the max power, but it will cost titanium. Luckily, you can buy titanium later on, but it's a good idea to keep hold of your legendaries. Maybe you're lucky and get the same weapon but on a higher level and with different mods next time, and of course then you can still dismantle the legendary you had already. Since it's all RNG based, of course you're never gonna know. But if you really found the perfect legendary, you can always level it up and switch out the mods. And following up on the last tip, most legendaries come with a unique tier 3 ability. These are really hard to get and they're only on legendary items, so do not replace this one, as you will no longer be able to learn the crafted mod from dismantling it. since the ability is then no longer on the item if you swap it out. So you have to wait until you find a second weapon or piece of armor with the same mod on it, and then you can swap them out. So wait until you find another legendary weapon or armor with the same mod on it. This way you can dismantle one of them and you can have the ability ready for any future weapons you get. Tip number 9 is all about skill and class points. Also, one of the great things with this game is that you can swap your build on the fly. Talent tree resets are completely free, which is amazing. They will reset the entire tree, so it is not one at a time. You have to reset the entire tree constantly, so if you make a mistake, you have to do it all over again, but it's not the biggest problem. In most games you have to pay for a reroll, all that stuff. It doesn't happen in Outriders. Everything is for free. If you want to respec, put new skills on, put new talents on, you can just do this, which is amazing. And this also makes it so, like, even if you're in the map and you're fighting, you can switch your abilities on the fly. So if a level isn't going that well and you keep on dying, you can maybe swap out your 3 abilities and try it again. Also, if you go back to camp, of course, you can swap mods on the armor to augment your skills, and it's very cheap and easily done. Also, some people have complained that they say it's a bullet sponge game. I disagree. I think if you have the perfect DPS build and some healing, the game is not bullet spongy at all. We do insane amount of damage, even on the highest world tier that we have available to us. So just equip 3 powerful skills for max DPS, respec your talent tree to maximize damage towards those skills. And finally, only equip gear once you're done clearing an entire act or chapter. This way you don't get mods that you cannot use on your weapon or armor. Equip all the purples that had at least one augment towards your current 3 skill sets, and then swap out the other mods into something better that you could really use and augment your abilities. If done correctly, you can enhance up to 10 ability augments, ranging from 3 to 4 massive improvements to your current set of skills. Being able to use a skill twice, or double its damage or duration, all of these stack up on all 3 of your skills. This will be way more damage and way more powerful than an item that appears to be an upgrade. Don't bother upgrading your gear until you're ready to shuffle all your skill augments and passives around again. The power increase isn't worth the loss of skill augment boost. So just keep on playing the level with the same skills and talent points that you had. And at the end of the map or the level, just go in there, fix everything, make your gear perfect again. So everything is working together with the 3 skills that you pick. Put all the mods on your weapons and on your armor, and you'll be good to go out again. And the last tip is about farming legendary gear. A great way to farm legendaries is doing the wanted and hunter quest. Absolutely no doubt. Of course also the expeditions, but once you're max level, the wanted quest and hunter quests are a great way to get new legendaries. So these were 10 things I wish I would have known before starting Outriders. I hope you enjoyed and maybe you picked something up from my tips. So thank you very much for watching. We stream Outriders almost every weekend, so come join us on Twitch at twitch.tv/channel5gaming. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and we'll see you in the next Outriders video. Bye now.